I know most of the people who watch the channel don't like the Oscars. Okay, the Oscars is garbage. Okay, the Oscars is basically the film establishment telling you which movies are the best movie of the year. There's also the Razzies as well. Which is basically now very political. And we all know the Oscars is a bunch of bullshit. I have been saying this for the past years, and even most of most of the fandom masses, most of that fandom mass group of people do not like the Oscars either. Most normal people don't like the Oscars because the Oscars is terrible. And yes, I know the Oscars should not be a popularity contest. Oh yeah, the highest grossing movie of the year should not win. We all know that's not how it should be, because the best movie of the year is never gonna be, or very rarely, the highest grossing movie of the year. We all know. Or else Spider-Man will win Best Picture. Okay? But the Oscars always puts up these movies that no one watches. Okay? Nomadland. Does anyone talk about Nomadland outside of the Ron Fails establishment? No one. Okay? Because no one gives a crap. The last movie that people actually gave a crap when it came to, actually still talk about is Parasite. And guess what? That's not even an American movie. That's a Korean movie. So that's a big, massive L right there. But the Oscars is just, terrible. We all know the Oscars is terrible. Okay? The only reason why I cared this year was because Dune was nominated for Best Picture. And of course, Dune didn't win Best Picture. Of course, a movie that no one has heard of before, the Oscar bait movies, won Best Picture. I'm probably not gonna watch any of these movies, of course, besides Dune. Because I've always seen Dune. I have the Blu-ray of Dune. I've seen it. It's a phenomenal movie. I might see Nightmare Alley. That sounds like a pretty cool movie, even though it's a horror movie. But as well, and West Side Story because West Side Story sometime because it's made by Steven Spielberg and I like his movies. But other than that, I don't really care about any of these movies. Okay, I don't care about any of these movies basically. Okay, because Guillermo del Toro makes sometimes really good movies, sometimes they're really bad. Same thing with Steven Spielberg. The Shape of Water was pretty bad. That was made by Guillermo del Toro. And everybody's worried about talking about the Will Smith thing, but the Oscars, I have always said, are bullshit. Okay, I tried to make my own Oscars. I think the Academy and people agreed that Encanto actually is the best anime movie, even though I could go check. It had like 40 to 50 votes. I haven't done a poll in such a while. Okay, but yeah, best animated movie, and I know people are gonna probably vote Spider-Man best movie. I said that's cool, Spider-Man, because that would be too unfair. Okay. Because, Spider-Man's going to win because it's the highest grossing movie of the year. It's going to win because it's the highest grossing movie. Okay. It's kind of safe to exclude those movies because, people. Okay, where was it? Okay, 38 votes. Okay, Encanto. Mitchell's vs. Receipts 44%, and 3% vote for why I was singing to Luke. I'm gonna make a two-way vote then. Okay. Tiebreaker. Okay. So we don't have only, Encanto, the Mitchells. Because, it was kind of pointless adding those three other options. Because, no one watched Raya. Sing 2, no one liked that movie. And I also did upload the poll at, late at night. So yeah, I'm going to make another poll for that. So hopefully, more people vote on it. I did exclude Vivo and the other two movies. But the Oscars, number one, they're paid by Disney. We all know they are. Because Cruella won an Oscar, even though no one liked Cruella. Of course, the critics loved Cruella because they love Disney. They want to, keep that, keep that Disney money. Okay? And we all know the reason why I don't like the Oscars is because guess what? When you look at lists of best movies of all time, they'll always refer to the Oscars. Okay? they're always, point to the Oscars, the Golden Globes, and all these award shows, okay? Even though most people don't give a crap about award shows, because we all know that they're bullshit. We all know that they're bull crap, okay? Like, for example, look at the top tens. So, best movies of 2021. Of course, you're going to see all of the Oscar movies, because that's what they want instead of Spider-Man, but they're always going to show you best movies of 2021, movies that are nominated for Oscars. Okay? Because the Oscars are so important. You have all these people, Rotten Tomatoes, and all these sites. The top 10 movies of 2021 always going to include all the Oscar movies. Okay? Look at the top 10s. Okay? It's a site. Now, I don't think many people use the top 10s anymore, but it's a site where you can vote your favorite movies of the year. Okay? And Spider-Man No Way Home, of course, won that one. Snack Science Justice League, Shang-Chi, Suicide Squad, Dune, Black Widow, Luca, Mrs. vs. Machines, Godzilla, V-Guy, Raya, Quiet Place Part 2, which was nominated. That's what been nominated for an Oscar. That's what been nominated for Oscars, too. Another reason I don't like the Oscars is the Oscars always is biased towards movies that came out at the end of the year. Okay? For example, I think the main reason why Atlanta won, because one, it's made by Disney, so of course, we gotta get that, they have to get that Disney money, okay, that funding by Disney, and also because Mitchells came out at the beginning of the year, which again, came out at the beginning of the year, because the odds people the movie critics, they have a very, very bad memory of movies, obviously, okay, No Time to Die, you have all these movies here, okay. But the best movie of the year is not in the top 25. But the Oscars will tell you that it's the best movie of the year, and that you have to see this movie. Okay? And even then, on Blu-ray sales, okay, what movies sell? Movies that people actually buy, not Little Woman, not Oscar movies, not movies that win Oscars, okay? Movies that people actually want to watch. Movies that people are going to remember, okay? You have some of the bigger YouTubers, who praise these same movies, the Oscars praise. But most people, when they talk about the favorite movies of the year, they always make Bats of Black Widow, because those are the movies that people are going to be watching, okay? Yeah, okay? I still wonder if... I want to see who won Worst Picture. Oh yeah, he won Worst... He won Worst Actor. LeBron James won Worst Actor. I just wanted to see if he won Worst Actor. He deserves it. He's a... LeBron James is... I'm gonna see what's the Worst Picture. I gotta see. I always like to see what the Razzies puts Worst Actor. I want to see what Worst Picture is. If it's Space Jam, it deserves Worst Picture, because Space Jam's complete garbage. I'm talking about Space Jam. I'm talking about the one with LeBron James, not the classic one. Okay, the new one. Okay, with LeBron James, Space Jam: A New Legacy. That's what it's called. Space Jam: A New Legacy. Worst Picture. Okay, Diana the Musical. They really made him. That's the Worst Picture according to the actual Space Jam: A New Legacy didn't win Worst Picture. It's sort of, because Space Jam: A New Legacy is a complete pile of garbage. Okay, but they still gave the rightful worst actor of all time. Of course, LeBron James. As the worst actor. Okay. And still one worst remake ripoff a sequel. Still one worst, But yeah, Space Jam: A New Legacy. No one likes Space Jam: A New Legacy. Everybody, if you're gonna watch Space Jam, just watch the original. Don't watch the LeBron James bullshit, okay? But yeah, the Oscars, we all know it was a complete joke, okay? And, the Oscars gonna get worse in 2024, and it could be, judging movie based off how many minorities there is, how many, disabled people, how much, how many women out there, of course, extra bonus brownie points if they're a woman of color, or disabled woman, or trans woman, or gay woman, okay? And that's why the Oscars are not taken seriously anymore. Like the movie studios want you to take them seriously. They want you to take the Oscars seriously, but nobody does because nobody gives a crap. Okay, I'm waiting until someone makes the own award show that isn't biased, that isn't biased towards big companies, big lobbies, Disney, of course, big company, big tech, of course, liberals. Okay, I think we really need I think in the future the ability to tell stories about Twitter crime is gonna win, okay, because basically 94th Academy Awards is a joke, okay, 93rd, 92nd, basically for the past decade they've been a joke, okay. Most of these movies that win Best Picture are basically forgotten outside of winning Best Picture. Because Best Picture and Oscars does not really hold any weight anymore. Okay, it does not really hold any weight anymore. People will still believe that the Oscars are so important. They're so important, okay? They're not, okay? And I'm going to remind you each year that the Oscars are not important. So that's basically about this video. Goodbye.